I'm here with my best friend, Jenna Packard, and she is going to share the allegory of the graft. Is that what it's called?
Allegory of the olive tree.
The allegory of the olive tree that she shared in a parenting coaching session that she did with me. And I'm like, okay, the whole world needs to know this. This is the complete reason that I want to do this podcast and that I want to share these things, is that I hear these things and I'm like, oh, everybody else in the world needs to know this. So now I'm so excited. Okay, teach us.
Okay, so in Jacob 5 in the Book of Mormon, there's the story of the allegory of the olive tree. And just like any story that's in the scriptures, there's layers of meaning. One of the layers of meaning is that Heavenly Father is the master gardener, and then the servant is Jesus Christ. And they're talking to each other back and forth. And one of the questions that Christ has is, why would you plant this tree in poor soil? And the answer that Heavenly Father, or the master gardener, says is that, counsel me not, for I have done this for a wise purpose, and I have nourished this tree a long while, and now it brings forth good fruit. So we know that sometimes we are planted in poor soil. That could be something we're born into, a situation that's beyond our control. Sometimes we know that whatever is going on, the challenges that we're facing, whatever it is, it's hard and rocky and poor soil. And Heavenly Father can nourish us while we're in the hard. So there's a quote that says, sometimes Christ calms the storm, and sometimes Christ lets the storm rage and calms his child. And that's kind of what the meaning behind the poor soil is for me. That's the connection I've made. And then there's also another portion where a healthy graft is added to a diseased tree. And this, I love my husband really much, and I actually think he's kind of like this in my family, where we have a lot of problems and a lot of different things going on, and just different things, a lot of neurodivergencies, which I talk a lot about with my clients.
And in her Survive, Strive, Thrive podcast.
Yes, on my new podcast and my workbook that's coming out this fall. Anyway, so he has been added to my family and has brought so much good, so much nourishment, so much light because of who he is. So how are we grafts in other people's lives? How are we pulling the nutrients from the soil up that diseased tree and providing nutrients for other people? And the easiest one I can think of is when we light each other, when we are ministering, when we're helping and serving each other.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's a graft for me, by the way.